monsters. You know nothing. The myths you were told were fairy tales. Pop culture gave you demons and beasts. But ancient scriptures reveal something else, something far more unknowable, something far more terrifying. You were not ready for this knowledge, yet you are here. Welcome to the Biblical Bestiary. Before the word was spoken, when darkness covered the abyss, there was Tehom, the deep. And inside that deep, an enemy was waiting, primordial, coiled, twisted, an eternal threat to reality itself. It required the very breath of God to subdue it. To impose an order upon a chaos that wanted to drag everything back into the void. That enemy is Leviathan, the primordial chaos, manifested in flesh and scale. It is not an animal, it is an impossible manifestation of counter-will, a cosmic nightmare made real. Ezekiel called it the king of pride. It is the original rebel, the one who looked at God's creation and said, no. And its defensive power is absolute. His rows of scales are his pride, shut up together as with a close seal. One is so near to another that no air can come between them. This is not just armor, it is a sealed boundary against divine interference. Even the Ruach, the breath of life from God, is barred from entering the fortress of chaos. It is a king who rules an airtight kingdom of defiance. This entire reality is built upon a border God drew, a boundary where the deep was contained, and Leviathan is the nightmare that guards that boundary. The scriptures are clear. Leviathan is part of God's creation, a monster the Creator himself must contain, but has not yet destroyed. Yet, Isaiah predicted a final, catastrophic judgment. In that day, the Lord with his sore and great and strong sword shall punish Leviathan the piercing serpent, even Leviathan that crooked serpent, and he shall slay the dragon that is in the sea. That day is not history. That day is future. It is a prophecy of total victory over a chaos that has never stopped trying to twist this world back into the void. Is the chaos truly contained, or is it simply waiting? A sacred fire, or a cosmic nightmare? You decide. But heed this warning. Once you have seen the monsters God tried to hide, you can never look at reality the same way again. Welcome to the Biblical Bestiary. But chaos does not just rule the deep Tehom. Next time, we confront the primitive sovereignty of the land, a beast so absolute, God called it the chief of his ways. Bronze pillars for bones, an iron will. To look upon it is to know that dry land is no refuge. Prepare yourselves, because what was co-created with you is watching.